After years of failed attempts, more gun restrictions could be coming to Washington. The Senate passed legislation banning the sale of high-capacity magazines.
It's the first time any type of magazine capacity restriction has made its way through the state legislature. As the bill inches closer to becoming law, the issue continues to divide communities. Brand new at 6:30, Esther Bower shows us what the ban would look like.
Under the new law, this magazine would still be allowed because it only holds 10 rounds. But anything over that, like this one, which holds 17, would be banned in Washington.
There's no other bills or subject matter for bills other than firearms that gets people fired up.
About what people can fire out of a gun. Right now, anyone in Washington who passes the background check can purchase gun magazines without restrictions. New legislation wants to put a cap on that.
This really is about public safety. It's not about trying to infringe on people's rights.
The Attorney General has introduced this legislation since 2017. In a historic vote, the Senate finally pushed it through. As it awaits a vote in the House, fear is growing among law-abiding gun owners.
It's frustrating to me as a longtime competitive shooter and a longtime shooter and just a recreational firearms enthusiast that these laws are going to impact me negatively to no one's benefit.
You can find Patrick Kelley at the gun range most days. He loves the sport and says the ban doesn't make sense because some guns are made to hold more than 10 rounds.
Firearms are built with a capacity into them that is commensurate with the size of the firearm. It just makes sense.
Those pushing the legislation say it will go a long way to decrease mass shooting casualties.
We know that high-capacity magazines make shootings deadlier.
But gun shop owners say the ban will just take sales underground, putting more ammo in the hands of people who don't care about following the law.
They will buy and sell and trade, and you will create a black market for an item that is perfectly legal for people to own.
Jeremy Ball says more customers are coming in to stock up on magazines because the new law wouldn't force people to get rid of magazines they already own.
In this case, they're purchasing magazines because they don't want to break the law. They want to make sure they have possession of these things prior to the implementation date if this law is to pass.
Finding solutions to gun safety isn't getting any easier as the issue continues to divide communities. And this legislation has been introduced for years in Washington. This is the first time it's made it this far in the session. Reporting from Sharpshooting Gun Shop tonight, Esther Bower, 4 News Now.